Hello and welcome back to Advanced Wars Horizons. Today we'll be taking on tough Pier. In this one we do get a small pre-deployed force with a few infantry, 2 cruisers and a lander. Our opponents in this one are Eva, Katrina and Tsunami. Right off the bat, you'll notice that we don't actually start with any bases on this one. So with the infantry that you get at the start of the map, you'll need to capture some bases. You do start with an airport and a port. So first thing we'll do is get out a B-copter. Using our cruiser, we're able to boost its movement by a few tiles as well. And this will allow us to start attacking Tsunami's airport straight away. Over at Katrina's base, we are just harassing her infantry with our cruiser. We definitely don't want the enemy to start capturing that port. Having to deal with enemy cruisers would not be great. At Tsunami's base, we're killing off any T-copters that get built. The AI sees that it has no T-copters anymore, and it'll build another one. That means the enemy has 5,000 funds each turn less to build units that will actually defend the HQ. We do build one tank just to support the copter, and we have a T-copter on its way as well. At this point we're just saving our funds so that we can get out a bomber. And because we're playing against Eva, it is going to snow every 5 turns. Thinking about it, it may be ideal to take out Eva first. That way you don't have to deal with the snow. With this strategy I found it's very easy to get rid of Tsunami very quickly without any hassle or much investment, so I decided to go for her first. And then on this turn, the AI has only built an artillery and a T-copter, so we're easily able to get rid of the only threat, the artillery, and the HQ capture is secure. The toughest base to capture, I found, is Katrina's, so we'll send the bomber and a few copters up that way. We use our pre-deployed lander to block off this port so Eva's forces can't start harassing our base. Now we are letting Katrina capture the airport, but we have 2 cruisers running around, so any units that do get built from there will just be shot down instantly. And here we've captured Tsunami's base without too much trouble. We can now swing our units around to start attacking Katrina's base. With our cruiser, we're able to pick up our battlecopter, and then on the following turn we can also pick up the T-copter to give them a little movement boost. And then at this point we're starting to build units to take on Eva's HQ, so we get a tank and a B-copter. Earlier we attacked the infantry on the port and we've left it at 1 HP, so that will never be captured. I mentioned earlier how we definitely don't want them to get that port, as that will result in them building cruisers, which can be quite troublesome to deal with. Cruisers don't do a whole lot of damage to each other, and while battlecopters do a considerable amount of damage, the retaliation damage you have from that attack is significant as well, so I prefer to avoid that. Bombers will do a lot of damage to cruisers, and with Wolf I think that they can instantly destroy them, but our bomber has more important things to do. At this point we're just getting our units into position to start the assault on the HQ. There are a few anti-airs running around, one from Eva as well, and there's a missile. So we'll need to wait another turn for good positioning before we make our move. We do get another T-copter here. While we do have a lander, it's not great for dropping off infantry, as there's only one shoal tile next to Eva's HQ. With the T-copter we have much more freedom in where we drop off our infantry to keep it safe. Here we decide to use our power just to get a little boost of attack. The extra movement is nice as well. By placing our tank here, we're able to cut off the anti-air from being able to defend. The infantry is not able to go in and start capturing just yet. There's still a few units running around that we need to get rid of first. It also happens to snow on this turn, so we're definitely not able to start our attempt on the HQ just yet. There's an APC parked on the HQ. While it's snowing, we're able to clear a path for our infantry to get to the HQ. Eva does get her power on this turn, but thankfully it only injures vehicles and our infantry are spared from any damage. We do take a few casualties trying to get Katrina's HQ under control. One good thing about this though is that the units that are being built here are just sitting on the bases and attacking our units, like the copters, which means there's fewer units that we have to deal with overall. Now we do need to hit this APC at least once with the bomber, that way one of the copters can clear it in future, as they aren't able to one-shot it themselves. And over at Eva's base, we start to make a move for the HQ. As I mentioned earlier, with there only being one shell tile, it's not safe to drop off an infantry here, so that's where our T-copter came in useful. Using the lander, we were able to bait the medium tank into attacking from the bottom right corner of this island. We then used some copters to block it in. While our infantry on the bottom left is exposed and can be attacked by the tank has plenty of other infantry to shoot that are on plains tiles, so it'll prefer attacking them as well. In this case it does also go for the tank. And we've got our superpower here. The extra damage we get and a movement boost will be very helpful on this turn. Due to the way that Wolf's super works, we'll have to take our kills where we can get them first, which will then boost the attack power of our other units. So we move over to Eva's HQ and we focus on taking out these missiles. With the slight power boost, we're able to get rid of the anti-air with a cruiser. We're able to one-shot infantry, get rid of the APC on the HQ and start our capture. And after getting a few kills, we also are able to get a guaranteed kill on the missiles as well. So there's nothing really in range to threaten our infantry in the HQ. There is one copter we'll have to deal with, but it won't one-shot one of our units. So our technique score is good as well. Now, Katrina does use her super and transforms into Bomber Barbara, but it's much too late. We've definitely got our power score secured, but here we just killed some units for fun. After checking the terms, we're able to see that we're good on power and technique, and we're able to beat them up in just 14 days.
Mission complete.
I think I forgot to check the terms in this map while recording. I believe the requirements for a perfect speed score are 25 days, so we're well within that time frame. But anyway, that's another part down, so I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.